Hey guys, it's Hey Dude. I guess I want to come back on here, talk more about the canceled The Amazing Spider-Man 3 movie with Andrew Garfield. Um, I don't really know if there was any more of what I didn't already say about this movie. I guess, well, maybe the story was gonna literally involve Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker facing the Sinister Six, let led by a resurrected Green Goblin after the events of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or something. But it was intended to introduce Venom, and I'm like, okay, now reading that, I'm like, what? So there was plans to literally introduce, Peter Parker, I guess wearing a symbiote or something suit, but like, it just kind of sucks, that's literally what we got is literally no symbiote suit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because there's like hundreds and hundreds of pictures of Andrew Garfield Spider-Man wearing the fucking symbiote suit, but it never even happened in the movie. I'm like, that is ridiculous. Like, bro. I just, honestly, like, see, it's just like, it's fucking crazy because it's like a mirror of what could have happened in the movie, but it didn't. I mean, hell, it's like, not to mention, they're even possibly think about, doing it in the MCU, but who fucking knows if they're even still doing it. Honestly, the ending to the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I thought was actually, in my opinion, really, really good. I like that part where the fucking, I think the kid's name was Jorge or something. He was like wearing a fucking Spidey suit, just like facing off with a rhino, and then fucking Spider-Man just shows up out of nowhere. He's like, hey, Spider-Man. And then the kid lifts up his mask. He's like, I knew you'd come back. Like, which honestly, I can't tell you how much I love that part of the movie. It's like, I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of like one of the most underrated Spider-Man endings to movie endings to a Spider-Man movie I've ever seen. I even love the part where he like fucking faces off with the rhino and just takes the fucking, I think it was like the sewer line lid and just like swings it with the fucking web or something, which honestly, that part's so fucking badass in my opinion. It's like, I don't know, the one thing I was a little confused about was like, why the hell in the trailer did they make it look, or again, it's like, why did they make it look different in the movie, but then it was like something completely different where he's just taking it and just like swinging it at the rhino with his hand, but in the movie he's just like swinging it with his webs. I'm like, okay, that's odd. I mean, why they do that? But okay. But also, I never thought I'd actually say this about the rhino in the movie, but Paul Giamatti, he was goofy as the rhino, but his design actually wasn't really half bad. I don't know, he kind of made him look like a fucking, I don't know, some fucking War Machine Transformer type character. It's like, I know I mentioned this already before, but like, I really wish in some way, Tom Hardy's Venom was connected to the Amazing Spider-Man universe, because like, I feel like it would have made a lot of sense. I mean, even not to mention like, Venom and the Amazing Spider-Man, all take place in their own Sony-like universe, so it's like, it doesn't make sense for them to just be two separate universes to take place within their universe. It's like, again, I just still don't understand that. Like, not to mention they even, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm talking about again, but it's like, it just bothers me by that. Not to mention they even tease the Sinister Six, or, Venom in the movie, like Vulture, fucking Doc Ock, and none of that even fucking happened. I'm like, bro. It's just like, why even tease that in the movie if it's not even going to happen? They probably didn't even know that at the time. And the shadowy figure, I don't know. I mean, my best guess is it could be maybe Captain Stacy, which maybe that's a little impossible. But my other guess is it could have been, Norman Osborn, which I think it literally just told me whenever I was reading it earlier that it could have been maybe a resurrected Green Goblin is who the shadowy figure was, but we don't even know because they didn't even make further movies into the series after The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so we'll never fucking find that shit out. I mean, also, Felicity Jones, which I had no idea who even played Felicia Hardy. Honestly, was teased in the movie, but she didn't even really get anything further than what she actually got, in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but then she was going to become Black Cat, which kind of sucks, because, she would have been, who fucking knows if she would actually be a Black Cat, because she didn't even really have all that much screen time in the movie, and it's they're literally teasing it all for nothing, for what it seemed like. I don't know. And another thing, it's I kind of almost forgot how fucking brutal these goddamn deleted scenes honestly look. It just looks like Peter taking off his mask and literally slamming Harry Osborn's Green Goblin on the ground in the fucking clock tower. And it's just Peter in these fucking deleted scenes, he just looks like he's a broken Spider-Man, these fucking parts. I'm I kind of wish they actually kept this in the movie, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's even without the symbiote suit, it kind of makes him seem like a bit of a menace when he slams him on the ground like that. And even, I think I remember there's other deleted scenes of Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin, Harry Osborn's Green Goblin as well. And it's it just shows him just telling Felicia Hardy to get out. Oh my god. He's even dropping a fucking Oscorp co-worker or something to his death. I'm Jesus Christ. And he just laughs maniacally, which I completely forgot that was, I think I remember watching that, but it just, kind of escaped from my mind a while after I watched it. But I never thought I'd say this, but Dane DeHaan as Harry Osborn and Green Goblin, I didn't mind him. I know not everybody was a fan, but I didn't actually mind him all that much. I thought he was kind of actually just as terrifying as Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin as Norman Osborn. But I know not everybody was, when he was Green Goblin, it wasn't really their cup of tea. But, again, even the transformation of him as Green Goblin, it was actually terrifying as well from what it seemed like. He was just literally him just showing his fucking monstrous teeth or some shit like that. I was what the hell? It even shows him on his glider, but the CGI didn't look like it was completely finished or something. But again, it's some of these are deleted scenes and you can't really expect them to look all that great, to be honest. And not to mention, they even had some concept art of him wearing a fucking helmet or something, which I'm again, I don't know, he might have looked weird with any of these type of helmets, in my opinion. Which honestly look I think they're the same helmet. Okay, my bad. But I don't know, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker, it really shows him in the trailer of the movie, just crying or yelling or something after Gwen Stacy dies or something. And it's just it's not even in the movie or something, and I'm okay, so why did they delete it from the movie if they weren't even going to use it? But honestly, I'm really hoping Andrew Garfield Spider-Man comes back in Avengers Secret Wars, which I thought it was Avengers Doomsday, which I'm okay, so why are they saying this for Avengers Doomsday when it's really for Avengers Secret Wars? But I don't know, they say he's going to make an appearance in Doomsday, which I'm okay, I'm not really understanding. So he's maybe going to appear in both of those movies, I'm assuming. Same with Tobey Maguire, possibly, which That would be awesome. Which, again, I love Andrew Garfield's version of Peter Parker, in my opinion. It just kind of seems like, with Henry Cavill's Superman and Ben Affleck's Batman, or, with a lot of iterations of certain types of characters or superheroes, it seems like he always ended up getting, he just seemed like he kind of got a short end of the stick, or, it's like he's like the middle child Spider-Man, that nobody really cared for, and I'm like, I guess that's fair, but on the same level, it just seems a little ridiculous, because honestly, he's not really that bad, Spider-Man. I'm just like, I'm glad he came back in No Way Home, but just like, I hope, one of these days they make the Amazing Spider-Man 3 in the future, but if they don't, I mean, it is what it is, because like, aside from, Tobey Maguire, maybe Yuri Lowenthal, and possibly Tom Holland, and he's like one of my favorite versions of Spider-Man, to be honest. I mean, I just hope he gets more recognition as Spider-Man, because, it's like, again, he seems like he genuinely does care about playing the character at times. He really shows it in Spider-Man No Way Home, even when he comes through the portal, and it's like, I don't know. Not to mention, even when he interacts with the characters in the movie, it's just like, damn, like, it just kind of breaks my heart that he didn't get a third movie after the second one. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, see, honestly, I don't really think it's very fair that people say that he wasn't Tobey Maguire, and I'm like, you can't really expected him to be as good as Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. It's like, the one thing I liked about him is like, he just felt like he was another, I don't know, he's just like Tobey Maguire, he was his own thing while being Spider-Man. But it's like, so yeah, I guess that's it today for me talking about the canceled Amazing Spider-Man 3 Part 2. I don't know if I would make a Part 3 of this, but I'll let you know if let you guys know if I do, and I'll upload it. So I guess leave a comment below if you guys want to. Subscribe, share. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.